to say too much, but you've been driving me crazy. Never felt like this before. I try to be nonchalant, even though it's obvious. I can never help wanting more. Oh, slip into the dark and then we end up in each other's arms. There's no looking back, I gotta find a way to where you are.
Make me your shadow. Wanna be with you wherever you go. You know I'll follow you. Only feel right when I got you close. Without you, I'm hollow. Wherever you are is where I call home. Make me your shadow. Your shadow. Play me like it's truth or dare. The way you're pulling me closer makes me wanna bear it all for you. Ooh, why don't you show me how much you care? Be the devil on my shoulder, 'cause I don't think we got a lot to lose. Ooh, make me your shadow. Wanna be with you wherever you go. You know
Heyo, it's Ayo, and it is Friday night. Welcome to another stream for the JWRLCS. It is going to be a phenomenal night of Rocket League. We have 3 streams coming at you for tonight. The first, we have Sentinel versus Cloud X. It's going to be a great game. Let me pull up the sheet here real quick. So, on Team Sentinel, you guys know him. You've seen him on stream before. We have Caleb J, the striker. Nash following him up as the leader of their team, the backbone, and Mr. Dark Fox, who has been looking very impressive in these past couple weeks. And on the other side of the pitch, we have Cloud X, who is Joe Dune as the team captain, Z-Pool as the starter, and a Smart Alex as their third. So it's going to be a really good game tonight. Both teams, I do believe, are, let's see, Sentinel is 1-2, and Cloud X is 1-2. So whoever wins this gets pushed up in the rankings in their seed, and whoever loses, obviously, potentially will go down a little bit. So Sentinels is the number 11th seed right now, and Cloud X is number 13th. So we will see who takes this one. Casting tonight, it is me. So you guys know it's going to be Scuffed. And we also have with us for the first time, Vinichiro. Go ahead and say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me tonight, Ayo. I'm looking forward to my debut on this channel, being able to broadcast this really actually a good matchup, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be phenomenal. So let's get into some predictions. I know all the players are waiting, so we'll make that quick. But I mean, Sentinels, they've gone to Game 7 in every one of their series so far. But last week they were looking much cleaner than week 1 and 2. So I personally have, if Sentinels play like they have, or like they did last week, and they can kind of figure out a couple of their rotation and positioning things, then I think Sentinel is going to take it in 6 games. I think it's going to be 4-2.
All right. I'm looking at the sheet here. Seeing as we just scrimmed Cloud X, actually gave them some solid practice, some good motivation to win now, seeing as they just wrecked our lives. I'm gonna have to give it to Cloud X, honestly. I'll bring it to Game 7, 4-3. All the teams they lost to were very solid teams, so I'm not gonna hold that against them. So I think we're gonna have some awesome games tonight.
I would agree with you on that. So I got 4-2 Sentinel. You got 4-3 Game 7.
Cloud X dub.
Cloud X dub. So I think either way, it's gonna be looking really good. So let's get ready to get this game started. We are starting up now. We just got to wait for all of the players to get in the lobby, and then we will be good to go, good to cast, and it is going to be such a great night tonight. Because we're streaming this game now, and then there's another game being streamed at let's see, let's just go to settings. There's another stream at, I think, 7:30, and then another one at 9. So you guys are gonna get a lot of Rocket League in.
It seems like the players don't want to join for a second. I'm not sure what's happening.
There we go. Now we got him.
There we go. Here we go.
Here we go. So, Rocket League. Hopefully everything's looking good on the stream, because I can't see it myself. But all right, Vinichiro, what do we got going on here?
All right. So I'm assuming both these teams are going to start just testing the water. Maybe one of them is going to try to come out of the gate hot. But right now, pretty average start from what I would expect for both these teams. But we got Dark Fox on the ball. Hopefully going to set up a good play here. Alec going to attempt to save it, but leaves it for, well, looking at Joe Dune. I got used to spectating here. I'm not used to this position. We got Z-Pool. Oh, Dark Fox. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Mr. Dark Fox. He might be the lowest MMR on Sentinel, but he is proving that his mechanics are on par with everybody else in this lobby.
Absolutely. You know, he's been putting in a lot of work these past couple weeks, and the more Sentinel play together, the more they feel each other out. They've been looking mighty dangerous. So we'll see if they can hold it together, and maybe this will be the first week that they don't go to Game 7.
Hey, I look forward to either of these teams winning. A Game 7 would be nice to watch, but you never know. You never know how these games go. Sometimes some players are playing a lot better than they normally do. Sometimes they're playing a lot worse. So we shall see from both these teams. But we got Joe Dune now trying to return the goal, and he surely does. He got a midfield shot, it looks like. After Caleb kind of threw it away, Dark Fox not able to get up to it in time. Score 1-1, 3:46 left. Both teams still proving that they are both equally as right to be here.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this is, we're in week 4, so after this, we'll be halfway through. You'd hope to see that most teams are pretty comfortable with playing with each other at this point. Kind of got their little quirks figured out, and we'll see who has less quirks and who plays a better game.
I'm astounded at what's happening right now.
Mr. Dark Fox is the one playing the better game here.
Dark Fox is just carrying Sentinel. They could just retire Nash and Caleb. Dark Fox will just 1v3 their entire team every single goal.
Let's see. Oh, there we go.
There
was some audio issues. Thanks for sending that in the chat. I appreciate you guys telling me, and that should be better. Let me bring it up just a little bit more there. All right, give that a try. Now you guys should be able to hear it.
Oh, Caleb was just robbed of an absolute bar down banger, and I'll give it to Cloud X. They played that very patient. They knew they had plenty of time to clear that ball out, and they immediately were rewarded for all of that patience by a smart Alec being able to get the next goal, taking it very nice and controlled, slow touch, and a little bit of miscommunication there on Sentinel's side. Nash and Dark Fox colliding there, perhaps giving smart Alec that free goal.
Yeah, it was really smart from him to take that first touch and keeping it close. And Jodun with the shot, but double save. Both teammates were there. No chance that ball was going in. And let's see what Sentinels can do on this attack.
Looks like Sentinels, Caleb a little low on boost. Jodun taking a very good vertical control touch with the flip reset Musty, and Nash saves it like it was not the one. Nash being the highest MMR player on Sentinels, obviously able to clear a ball like that away.
Yeah, he probably sees stuff like that all the way up in his rank all the time. So saves like that, you know, you got to make the shot a little bit more difficult if you'd like to score on this defense.
Absolutely. Dark Fox coming in like a freestyle there, spinning wildly.
Like a tornado.
Like an absolute tornado. Nash, not enough boost to get that double. Joe on the ball, good control flick. The dunk, and a smart Alec will now hopefully control it. Oh, banks it out. Nash trying to take a little bit of a shot there. Z-Pool on the ball, gets a good 50 for his team. Joe Dune going for a double. Smart Alec taking it slow, perfect. This is what I love to see in threes. Knowing when you have enough time on the ball to stay with it, keep it close. Z-Pool playing it very patiently as third man, killing enough time for his team to get back. Very nice, very nice. These teams are really warm. I can tell they're getting into it. Touches are getting more accurate. They're doing stuff on purpose, not just throwing the ball away wildly. This is extremely good gameplay, especially for this league. I'm loving it.
To everybody telling me that the audios are a little bit messed up, I appreciate that. And you know it's not a stream controlled by AO unless it is so messed up, and we just laugh about it. And hopefully we'll... Okay, we're getting... It's perfect now in the chat, so let's get some... Yeah, let's get some ones in the chat for me streaming. I'd appreciate that. And twos in the chat if you guys never want me to stream again.
Mine's a 1. I'm not going to type it in there because I'm currently on Rocket League.
I appreciate that, Co-Caster. I appreciate that greatly.
Yeah, of course, of course. Looks like we might be heading into an overtime here unless Joe Dune or Sentinels might have an opening. Nash unable to get it in. Overtime, game 1.
Game 1, overtime indeed. We love to see it. The more Rocket League we get to watch and cast, the better. And Joe Dune, just like that, puts in an easy goal. And Cloud X take this game 1.
Very, very good patience by Joe Dune. Not to panic. Waited to see if the other team would miss. They're clear on the backboard. Sure enough, that patience again. Patience in threes does pay off. And Joe Dune, I believe, being the highest MMR on Cloud X. Let me just pull up that sheet again. Yeah, Joe Dune. Oh, the captain as well. I should have known that before getting here. Joe Dune is the captain, highest MMR, truly leading his team there with 2 of his 3 goals for his team. So we'll be getting into the next game in just a couple of seconds. Ayo, how do you feel about that first game?
I mean, I feel pretty good. They took it to overtime, so obviously both teams were doing just about what they were needing to do, but Cloud X just had that little bit of extra push, that little bit more pressure, and able to find the net, the back of the net, allowing them to take the win. So it's anybody's game at this point, but
I mean, something we always say, it's a warm-up game. First game's always a warm-up game.
First game is absolutely a warm-up game.
Yeah, I'm so far I'm kind of liking Cloud X's control, slowing it down. They realize when they have time. Obviously Sentinels is doing that, but I just kind of see them clearing it away faster than I would like. But maybe they'll switch that up perhaps in this following game. That was a nice attempt by Nash. Nash staying on the ball with low boost. Let's see if gets a full boost. Dark Fox sacrificing himself to get it past Joe Dune, but easily cleared away by Z-Pool.
Yeah, it's almost like Sentinels are getting 2 heavy touches on that first touch, and without a teammate to follow it up. And it's basically just throwing the ball away. And you know, in this league, you can't just throw the ball away and give it to the other team because everybody's good enough to...
What a pass and a absolute slot by Caleb J with the assist from Nash. What this is the kind of threes play that you love to see. Using your team, using that space that you have on the field to your advantage. And Sentinels is proving why they are definitely a threat to Cloud X.
Absolutely. I said it at the start of the stream. Caleb J is the striker of the Sentinels. If they can keep feeding him those strong passes and giving him that lane to shoot, he will find the angles and the back of the other team's goal.
Well, just a misread by Joe Dune there. Almost had that goal to tie it up. But Sentinel's able to hold on to that lead. Dark Fox again clears it upfield to Caleb. Maybe a pass back. Okay. Very close. I like the attempt, honestly.
Yeah, that pass middle would have been great if you had a teammate there, because they definitely had a chance to score that.
Oh, a quick follow-up by Nash, the backbone of Sentinel. Great pass by Caleb J to put it right at the backboard yet again, allowing Nash to shoot that ball.
Yeah, last play you saw Nash pass to Caleb. This time you see Caleb pass to Nash. The connection between these two has grown significantly, and if they keep this up, they will be a fierce opponent in every week.
Might even give the Geezers a run for their money.
Okay, all right. Let's not get a little too crazy here.
All right. See what we got going on here. Z-Pool getting spun out there by what it looked like Nash. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, a little miscommunication there. Got bumping each other. Team bump.
We love team bumps here in JWRLCS.
Geezers love team bumps, honestly.
Oh yes, obviously, on purpose and on accident.
Exactly. Hopefully they're just able to laugh that stuff off and keep their mind in the game. Obviously, still having the 2-0 lead is exactly what they need.
Yeah, being able to, just like you said, being able to laugh things off, having that strong mental facilities to, if you're down, if you're losing, if you miss the ball, whatever it is, any mistakes that you make, if you're able to just let it go and be happy and playing good for your team, then it goes a long way in each series.
Absolutely. Team morale definitely gets a boost from that. Not panicking over a one misplay. That's not what will win you the future games.
Yeah, I don't believe we have had a reverse sweep in JWRLCS in games best of 7, but it is possible. Even if you're down 3, you can still come back and win. You just have to have that strong mental facilities.
Yep, 100%. I don't think we'll even have a chance to even see that if Sentinels keeps playing the way that they're playing. We're going to have a 1-1 perhaps, but there's still plenty of time on this clock left for anything to happen. Dark Fox trying to get a center for his teammate. Caleb taking control of it, maybe a little bit heavy of a touch. Very good try in the 50 though. Smart Alex taking his time, leaving it for Joe Dune. Joe Dune gets a nice little double there. Caleb attempting to clear it out for his team. Low on boost. Z-Pool is now leaving it for Smart Alex. Very good communication. Love to see that. Calculated leaving for your teammates. And, of course, they get rewarded for it. Joe Dune scores a nice, easy goal. Missed touch by Nash, it looks like. Caleb trying to cover it just too slow. Joe Dune perhaps too fast.
It's one or the other. It's, I'll say it. I've said it before. I'll say it again, and I'll say it every stream. Whoever has more goals on the scoreboard at the end of the match wins the game. It's that simple.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's sometimes that sounds like a little complicated, but at the end of the day, a goal is a goal, and if they have higher goals, they win.
Ain't that the truth?
Got Dark Fox leading this charge again. Good pass at the backboard. Caleb could not get it around Cloud X there. Caleb getting back, trying to bump off Smart Alec, but Z-Pool, they are stealing the boost. Dark Fox leading the charge yet again. Seems to be a common reoccurrence for Sentinels. Perhaps that is their game plan, their strategy, to keep this ball from going in their nets.
That would be a great strategy to have. It's all about the execution, though, when it comes down to it.
Yes, I 100% agree. Oh, Smart Alec trying to get a play started here. They have 1 second to make it.
And a great stop from Nash there. That was... Oh, it's still up.
What
it's
a
possible?
Passing... Yes!
Oh, my gosh!
We love to see a 0-second goal to tie it up, to keep Cloud X in it for Game 2, a potential win in overtime.
And not only was it a 0-second goal, but every player on Cloud X was able to touch that ball, get into that play, and I'm starting to second guess my...
won it! And they got it immediately in overtime. We saw it in Game 1. They got it within, I believe, 7 seconds, Game 1. And now they got it in 5 seconds. Cloud X surely showing their dominance in this league. A team to look out for against, obviously, a very strong team of Sentinels. So
Absolutely. They are looking mighty strong at this point, and I am beginning to second guess my prediction. But it is still possible. Sentinels just have to win the next 4. But I don't know. Cloud X is just looking strong. I mean, if you can keep it up at 0 seconds with all 3 of your players and get it in the goal and win in overtime, I mean, Sentinels, they're just going to have to do something different to get
yes,
this
no,
next
I
one.
I 100% agree. Sentinels had got that early 2-0 lead. Were just unable to hold on to it. Cloud X just was relentless with their attacking, constant uh, just pressure against Sentinels. And of course, it paid off. They obviously won game 2 when it was surely looking like they weren't going to get it. But that team play at the end to tie it up surely showed their ability to work together as a team.
And threes is just that. It's the ability to come together as a team. Whoever can do that better, whoever can connect with their teammates, follow up on each other's touches, is going to be the team that wins. You love to see solo plays, but solo plays do not win in 3v3s.
100%. And that's where you'll see the teams that truly start to excel once they start using each other to the fullest. And that's what will pay off in the end. Solo plays will get you goals, but not nearly as much as working together as a team. Back into the game, Cloud X kind of on their back leg here. Sentinels putting on that early pressure. They want to take back what was rightfully theirs, and they start off strong by getting the first goal, game 3.
Yeah, and this is a great dunk from Mr. Dark Fox. I mean, are we playing hoops? Because he's just dunking it right into their net.
It's the dunk master in this in this game, this series tonight.
Ain't that the truth? He's up again. Let's
Reminds me
see
of
what he
somebody
can
on my
do.
team.
Yeah, I don't know who that would be.
Don't know either.
Back to the game. Oh, it's possible if Nash can get to this, they can keep up the pressure. Decides to go for the fake, and Dark Fox is up again. He might have been going for a
Sentinels.
pass back down to him, but was not able to connect. That would have been very sweet.
That would have been a disgusting play, and I probably would have screamed like a little girl.
I'm screaming like a little girl internally for like all of these matches, but you guys don't want to hear me actually screaming like that, so I keep it to myself.
Hey, I want to hear it.
Okay, all right. The next crazy goal, I'll start screaming like a girl.
Okay, I love it. I love it. So we got Sentinel still keeping up that solid pressure. Dark Fox, it seems like Dark Fox might be challenging a little bit more aggressive, and maybe that's what Sentinels told him to do. And I think it's paying off for them. It just looks like Cloud X is kind of trying to play around Sentinels now rather than playing their own game, which could maybe be Cloud X's downfall.
Marcus.
But
Yeah.
a very good play here.
Yeah, you have that about a minute between games, and even though the teams can take a timeout, you do have a chance to kind of regroup between games and develop a new plan. So we'll see what Sentinel can do here against Cloud X being down 2 games. And we'll see if they can change up their play style. I mean, they were up last game. They had the lead. They just couldn't hold on to it. So maybe getting that lead and then being a little bit more passive. Who knows?
Well, maybe. I always say when you're up, you shouldn't truly change around with mess around with your play style too much, because then that might just give the other team exactly what they need to make that comeback. But maybe they become very anxious about with their advantage that it causes them to start losing again.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
You can't get a big head even if you're up 1, 2, or 3 goals. You just gotta continue to play your game if it worked before, and just keep going on it. And oh, that was almost a great passing play. Just not enough power to get it through that defense.
I'm loving the passing plays by Sentinel. Honestly, whenever they have a solid shot on net, it's always an absolute banger that they usually send on net, as opposed to Cloud X, a little bit more strategic perhaps with their touches. They might be a little bit slower of shots, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how fast that ball is when it goes inside their net because a goal is a goal.
Ain't that the
We got
truth?
smart Alec going with the ball, bumping Joe Dune forward. I'm thinking that was calculated, honestly. Saw Joe was going a little slower than he wanted. Perhaps a shot. Smart Alec passing it to Z-Pool. A Z-Pool with a good shot and a follow-up to finish it, and Z-Pool secures that goal, tying up game. Is this game 3? Game 3.
Yes.
1-1. 1 minute left. Still anybody's series. But
Yeah, it was a great initial save there from Caleb J, but unfortunately both his teammates were in the corner and Caleb wasn't able to get back to that second save. So maybe a little bit of a rotation change from Sentinel.
yeah, just not perhaps not giving too much trust in your teammates being able to get that perfect clear. We know that it is not easy to be consistent and get those clears out. But we have Z-Pool here clearing it to their corner. Nash gonna maybe take control, hit it around a smart Alec here, still on it. Joe Dune puts it back into safety in the corner. But Dark Fox might be coming in here to challenge, forces it out to Z-Pool, now taking it up the wall. Absolutely faking Caleb, I believe, there. Getting a good control touch. Perhaps we're going to see a double just off the side post. And a smart Alec, of course, is there to follow it up. What a good team play starting from a missed double. But it doesn't matter. A goal is a goal. Cloud X taking the lead, 9 seconds left. Let's see if Sentinels is able to pull off the same that Cloud X was able to do in game 2.
Yeah, you got to ask yourself, like, maybe there's some miscommunication in the comms. Somebody might not have had the best day, but it just seems like Sentinel, they're not on the same page. I see a couple double
Dark
commits.
Fox, oh man. Dark Fox almost was able to secure that, but yes, I 100% agree. A couple double commits will cost you many goals, and both into their net and into your net. So what are we thinking? Were you thinking that there might be a reverse sweep coming in from Sentinels? It's 3-0 Cloud X.
I mean, it's definitely possible that they could reverse sweep, but they have to make some changes. They need to stop the double commits on defense. They need to communicate better in their comms. They got to keep a level head. I mean, they're not out of it yet. They still can come back and take this and honestly make JWRLCS history with the first reverse sweep. But they just need to hold on to the ball a little bit more. They're creating good opportunities, but just not good enough. And I think the biggest issue right now is their defense.
Yep, I would 100% agree. Every time they're on offense, I think it's pretty solid, especially that they connect very well. Dark Fox with the rest of his team, Nash and Caleb with those nasty passing plays. Obviously, I said it before, they get very hard hits on net, but hard hits do not necessarily equate to goals. So Sentinels will most definitely have to change something to take this series back. Hopefully they get three wins in a row, and then Cloud X takes it to get my prediction correct. But Cloud X is looking extremely strong here, starting off with the early pressure. Z-Pool playing it around. Oh, and almost turns into a goal. Cloud X does not want to give Sentinels any time because they realize that Sentinels' offense is one to look out for.
Yeah, definitely. They do have great offense. I mean, we've seen it, taking it to Game 7 and all the weeks before this. It's if they can just like clean up their defense a little bit, maybe not panic so much, or potentially even just get a touch and stay behind the ball instead of just throwing it away, then I think they'll definitely have a stronger chance of taking this game or this series.
Yes, 100%. And I think a lot of Cloud X's success is coming here from a little bit of insight that Cloud X was practicing at least like 45 minutes before playing these games. Sentinels was not all online. That might be leading to them losing all these games. But Nash showing that he does not want to give up, does not want to go out without a fight, flicks it around two of them with perhaps the slowest shot I've ever seen in my life. Yet the slowest shots will still go in the net.
It's true. Yeah, it doesn't matter if that ball is moving at 1 miles per hour or 100 miles per hour. As long as it reaches the back of the net, you get that point.
That's a goal.
And
That
you can
sounds
win
like
games. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
I
the
feel like- I
definition
feel
of a
like
goal.
That's the definition of a goal. But we got Sentinels still trying to keep up that pressure. Cloud X, of course, not giving up, has proven that even though they may not get the first goal, may not get the second goal, they will come back and they will take it and take it right out of your hands.
Yeah, Sentinel, once again, they're up 1. They can keep up a strong offense, but they just need to figure out their defense a little bit better because they can take this game, but they just
You
need
take the series.
they can take the series, but they just gotta not get scored on. That's it. Not push up too far, not think that your teammates are getting the perfect hit. Caleb with a good touch into the corner to keep the pressure down, but
100%. Oh, a miss from Z-Pool. Perhaps a calculated fake. Not sure. Maybe he just didn't have the boost to get there. But Sentinel's back on the attack. Nash trying to pull off something freaky on the backboard. Was not able to make contact with the ball. Dark Fox, though, on the ball, proven his control within the air, especially with that early double touch in game 1, I believe. Caleb with a tactical fake there, leaving Joe Dune to slam it off the backboard. Nash with a good control touch. Smart Alec, good patience. I've already complimented Cloud X's patience on the ball before. And a Smart Alex being an 1100, truly showing that his teammates are showing him how to play this game, play threes very well. And I love to see that even though he may be on paper the lowest ranked player, showing that he can keep up with these other 1500s, 1700s. Nash putting the ball into the goal again. Staying upfield for this pass from Caleb and the miss from Z-Pool, putting them up 2-0. But we've seen this before, and Cloud X does not give up.
it's true. Let's hope they don't get too complacent here, being up 3-0. Sentinels, they've given up 2 goals before and then lost in overtime. So Cloud X definitely can do it again. And like you were saying with the MMR before, I'm pretty sure on paper, Cloud X actually has the lowest MMR as a team. But they are showing here that with proper warm-up, good practice, you can play a phenomenal game of Rocket League. And it doesn't
100%.
matter what number your MMR is.
I completely agree. But we got Cloud X still duking it out with Sentinels. Nash not wanting to go out without a fight, like I said before. But Cloud X there with the control yet again. But Dark Fox still being super aggressive. Love to see that. Not letting the 2-0 get in his head. Realizing that if he keeps playing the same, Nash there yet again, taking advantage of Cloud X's complacency, not going for the ball, missing the ball, perhaps when they mean to get a controlled touch, might be their downfall. They might be getting a little bit in their heads that they're up 3-0 in this series with just one game to win. I know I've fallen into that trap before, but hopefully Cloud X can perhaps come back from whatever is happening right now in their play style.
Yeah, just like you said, I mean, we've seen it before. They can get a little complacent. That goes for any team. But Joe Dune able to put it in a nice soft shot over the defender, bringing it up to a 2-goal deficit and 31 seconds left. It's still possible.
I want to say that pass was on purpose.
Oh, it's always on purpose. You know.
All right, it was on purpose. What a pass by Z-Pool.
Absolutely insane. Although I will say there was a couple opportunities for Cloud X to get good goals here on basically an open net, and they just were not able to read the way the ball was going properly. So 15 seconds left. We'll see if they can pull it together.
Yeah, perhaps I can make a comeback, but it does not look like that. With 9 seconds left, Cloud X is down by 3, and Mr. Dark Fox himself showing that Sentinels is here to stay and they want to fight.
Yeah, I mean it's this will put the series at 3-1. So I mean Cloud X still has like all of the leeway and basically none of the pressure, but sometimes it's possible to not get that final game.
100%. Yeah, we might, and honestly, we might see. Is this a card change? Perhaps not a timeout. Some we might see the first reverse sweep of JWRLCS history, and what an amazing privilege that would be for both you and I to be here for that.
That would be quite wonderful, if I do say so myself.
I think I
So,
will allow you to say that yourself.
I mean, we got like Nash. He had 4 shots on their goal, or yeah, on their net, and 3 goals. This is the kind of shooting accuracy that you need to see from Sentinel. And not only were they able to put in the goals, they were able to stop Cloud X from getting. Um,
Z-Pool cannot join. It seems we might have to remake this. Uh, um, what are we seeing here? Perhaps Z-Pool needs to relearn how to play this game and join a lobby. It seems like, oh, he looks like he made it in.
All right, and we got it figured out. This is Rocket League at its finest, folks.
Game 5, 3-1, Cloud X. Let's see what Cloud X can make happen here, or maybe Sentinel, to take back this series. We have Nash leading up the charge down the field. Maybe that's what Sentinels agreed upon, seeing as he had the 75% shooting accuracy that you would want to see out of a fellow teammate. But Cloud X, again, they are a very solid team, very controlled, and they show why they won 3 games already in this best of 7 series.
Yeah, smart Alec. Reading that touch perfectly. Caleb getting it just too heavy of a touch than he needed. I mean, if the ball's right in front of your net and your teammates aren't right behind you to back you up, what you need to do is stay behind that ball at all costs.
100%. Looks like Caleb clearing it down the field, able to follow it up. Z-Pool with the dangerous clear across the net. Nash unable to capitalize on this mistake.
I have no idea how that did not go in because it looked in from the streaming perspective, but through the smoke, I couldn't see exactly what it was.
It looked like it just hit that top corner where, what a clear by Joe, by the way. Almost resulting in a goal there. But yes, that was a robbery from Sentinel by the goal itself. Sometimes RNG just does not work in your favor. Yeah, Caleb playing it very patient.
If there's one person who knows about taking shots that bar out, it is me. My shooting is about as scuffed as my streaming ability, so that should tell you guys all about that. And let's see if this just goes in. Mr. Dark Fox. We loved him in game 1. We love him again in this game. Just a clear open net. An open net, as pretty much every Rocket League player knows, is the most difficult shot to make in this game.
That's true. I can say that I probably have missed an open net from a car length away before. No idea how, but it happens.
I think I was there to witness that, and I did the same thing before you did, so...
So you're better than me.
Yeah. No, definitely not. But definitely the hardest goal to get, and we'll see. It's tied up now. We'll see who can take the lead. Maybe Sentinel get this back still?
Yeah, I would not doubt it at this point. They have proven that they have not. That was the first double commit I've actually seen from Sentinel in a while, but it was actually a very safe double commit because one of them did need to get that clear into the corner. And a little bit more panic is setting in from Sentinels. Hopefully they reset and they I keep seeing double commits, and this might result in perhaps a goal. I think they just kind of need to reset their brain, and which it looks like they're doing. Z-Pool going for a bump in their net, but leaves their net
Mr.
wide open.
Dark Fox, the best shooter in Rocket League history, hitting not only 1 but 2 open nets in a row. And it does not matter, ladies and gentlemen, how many double commits you have on defense. If you can turn it around and get that goal, you will win games.
100%. Yeah. And even misses don't necessarily result in a goal. We see right there, Nash missed the ball, but he might have purposely missed it to leave it for Mr. Dark Fox or Caleb J. We don't know. We're not in their comms. So let's see what we got going on. Nash going for the save, gets a good bang off the backboard. Joe Dune controlling it, playing it around 2 players. Caleb there to follow it up. Caleb trying to get it around. Smart Alec, though, there to bring it right back in for Cloud X.
Yeah, I mean, I'm liking the how Sentinel can get these goals, keep that pressure up, but still on defense, they're looking a little bit messy. Like a lot of times this game, you see double commits. They almost need to slow down as second man, as third man, and just let a play happen before they huck themselves at the ball. And I think they would be, if they did that, they would be able to turn this entire series around.
Yeah, we're sitting at a good looking series right here. Sentinel is still up, even though they are only, what is it, down? We're at 3-1 right now, Cloud X.
Yes, that is correct.
3-1 Cloud X. Sentinel's looking like they may be taking the 5th game, bringing it to 3-2, but still a minute left. Anyone's game. Nash still in the air, trying to keep good control of that. Looks like he's low boost. Joe going to be bringing that in a little bit. A very good save actually by Caleb. I was not sure who I was looking at there. A double commit there. Nash plows through Caleb J to get that ball cleared out. Very good by Nash, honestly.
Yeah,
We got
Cloud X,
Z-Pool-
they're definitely playing very aggressive. Their third man is pushing up quite a lot, and I think that's why we saw 2 of those open nets. So maybe if they can just play a little bit safer as a third man, then they'll be able to take this series. But Mr. Dark Fox trying to create opportunities here with his teammate to follow it up.
100%. Joe getting a good 50 there, but his teammates are not there to follow it up. Z-Pool trying to take some control. Smart Alec, they're too close to follow it. Cloud X needs to make a play happen right now to a double demo. Joe Dune takes control, passes it to Z-Pool. Z-Pool unable to get the shot. Game 5, Sentinels.
And
3-2, Cloud X is up. We're getting a timeout, by the way.
okay, all right.
How long are the time? 5 minutes.
5
Okay.
minutes. Yeah. So we're gonna go here. Oh, what a series we are having right now. And oh man, like the Sentinels are playing good. I mean, we see those double commits still on defense, but they're able to turn it into goals. I mean, Mr. Dark Fox, 4 shots, top of the leaderboard, 2 goals, 1 save. He getting those dunks, those goals is what gave them this win. And if your on paper worst player is at the top of your scoreboard, then you know you're doing great as a team.
100%. I agree. Obviously, for obvious reasons, Cloud X taking this time out here. Hopefully, they're going to try to get out of their own heads. Maybe they got a little bit too cocky, perhaps, with their initial win. We got other people leaving, but I'm still going to sit in here because.
Yeah, you'll just want to back out of that, and then we'll
back out.
start.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, back out of there. But yeah, Cloud X, maybe coming up with a game plan, just rehashing what they did in those first 3 games that got them those victories. But 2 of those games, honestly, they scraped out. Sentinels kind of started double committing on defense, allowing Cloud X to break through, tie it up, and then win 2 games in overtime. So maybe Cloud X just needs to rethink their strategy. They're still up. They still have the advantage, 3-2, like we said. And I think we still have a very solid series in our hands. Sentinel coming back strong. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe just not double committing as much on defense as they were earlier. Even though we still kind of see it, but we're seeing that come out from both teams really. But Nash, Caleb, and Dark Fox showing that they are a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, Cloud X pushing up just a little bit too far as third man. I think that's they left 2 open nets, which is the reason they lost that game. But yeah, we'll see who's if we get this reverse sweep. That was gonna be amazing. Such good Rocket League, and well, since there is a timeout taken, I will take one myself too because I got to go to the bathroom. So I will be back.
All right, sounds good. It looks like we have about 2.5 minutes left on this timeout. We got any questions in the chat for your new favorite caster, Viniciero? I'm looking at the chat now. I don't know. I've never actually done this. All chat. There we go. I don't think I can. Doesn't really matter. Oh, there we go. Live chat. Shut. They're gonna win. I have no idea what that means. Amazing Tyler 5. Shut. They're gonna win. Are you for Cloud X or for Sentinels? I can't tell what that means. How much do you think that they are going to win by? I called Cloud X 4-3. AO said Sentinels 4-2. His initial prediction cannot be correct, but Sentinels can still win, making that part of the prediction correct.
And we are back.
We have 1 minute and 10 seconds, according to my stopwatch.
Oh, good. I'm glad you
for this timeout.
I'm glad you did that because I wasn't paying attention at all.
Not a problem.
Classic AO move. Am I right? Am I right, peoples?
The producer, where you live? I live in Pennsylvania. That Keystone State.
The Keystone State.
Who's the greatest caster? I don't even know who Jade is.
Yeah,
and I'm offended.
Yeah, he is a great caster.
Is he? All right, I'll give it to him. Just
Hey,
because you said it.
Yeah, Mr. Viniciero here. I got a quick question for you.
Absolutely.
Well, a little preamble. It's not an AO stream without a dad joke. So, what does a bee use to brush its hair?
He used to brush its hair.
Yes, sir.
My guess.
A honeycomb.
I was about
Yes.
to steal your thunder, but I let you have it.
I
just
know
so
you were
know.
about to. That's exactly why I didn't let it happen.
That was a real knee slapper. I'll give you that one.
All right. Since we got a little bit more time left here, I'll give you
We
one
have 2
more.
seconds.
2 seconds. All right. What kind of shoes do ninjas wear?
What kind of? My guess would be sneakers.
Yes, sir.
Because
You guessed right.
I am the pro of dad jokes, at least finding out the answers to them. Our 5 minutes is up. Nash is not leaving the match.
All right,
Does
we got
not
it
want to
here.
give up on that initial party, but he finally does back out. We're about to go into Game 6. Cloud X has the advantage with 3 wins to Sentinel's 2 wins. And we're going to hop right back into these games and see what Cloud X try to talk about within their huddle, their timeout, their 5 minutes to evaluate what they're doing as a team and how they can fix it to beat Sentinels and not let them get one more game. Joe Dune almost squeaking one right through Z-Pool. Almost good control. Caleb slamming Z-Pool out of there. Does not even want to give him a chance to air dribble that ball in. Cloud X not backing down, keeping it in Sentinel's half. Caleb trying to get it out of there. A smart Alec trying to flick it over. Caleb there, though, to follow that up. Z-Pool with a good 50 towards their side. Nash with a tactical fake. Joe Dune looking to try to perhaps control this in the corner. Z-Pool with good control on the wall. Caleb there to follow it up, though. Nash deciding to back out of the aerial, steal the boost. Perhaps a team pinch. Missed. Caleb off the backboard to Nash. Almost in the back of Cloud X's net. Saved away by, it looked like, Joe Dune.
Yeah, it was a great shot there. It actually made two of the defenders throw themselves away for that. Unfortunately, one of the teammates from Sentinel were not there to follow it up, and it was a good save. However, are they able to finish this? Smart Alec taking his time, being patient when the ball is threatening to go into his net and saving that one. What great defense.
Very good defense on the side of Cloud X. We saw this before when Caleb got that nasty shot in Cloud X's net, almost going in, but Cloud X showed their resilience, their patience, really, in being able to calmly stay cool and calm. Smart Alec gets the first goal of the series. Is this showing us how this series will end? We do not know. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left. Anybody's game.
Technically, that was an own goal because he hit it into Caleb and it bounced off of Caleb into the net, which just reiterates what I've said before. You just pass it to the other team and you let them score it for you, ladies and gentlemen. It is the easiest way to get goals.
I would not believe how many times AO has passed it to the opponent and they just put it in because they feel so bad. And that's what you got to do. They feel so bad for you that they just put it in for you.
Yeah, except when it's me, they know I just can't shoot myself, so they shoot it for me. So
that is true. That is true. Z-Pool with a nice double control touch. Joe trying to get a shot on net. Caleb with a nice pre-jump save there. Dark Fox able to keep it out. Caleb with a risky play across the net. Does not get punished for it. Nash trying to get it out of there. Z-Pool with a follow-up touch. Dark Fox trying to keep it in their corner. Not getting demoed. Good 50 by Dark Fox. Maybe Nash is able to get something going here. Bump Smart Alec from being able to catch that ball. Dark Fox.
And Cloud X, they took that timeout. Sentinel had all the momentum coming into game 6 here. But that timeout, maybe it just slowed him down enough, made him overthink a little bit too much. And Cloud X were able to regroup, and they're up 1-0 right now with 2 left, so we'll see if they can hold this lead.
Yeah, 100%. I'm loving what I'm seeing though from Cloud X right now. They're going back to those first 3 games. What I was initially seeing from them, realizing the space that they have on the field, slowing it down, taking those controlled touches, allowing them to get some good pressure onto Sentinel's net. Z-Pool going to take this into the corner, trying to get boosts. Gives it to Smart Alec. Smart Alec passes up to Z-Pool. Dark Fox, very smart play, cuts it off. Good communication by Sentinels there. Nash goes up for that ball. Caleb backs off for Nash. Get Caleb, the striker, as AO said, slots it into the back of Cloud X's net.
This man's right here is just able to find the holes in the defense and put that ball into the other team's net. He is the striker for Team Sentinel, and it is now, but you hate to see it. They had it tied up, and just like that, Cloud X, Joe Dune with a great shot, beating out 2 of the defenders, takes the lead for his team.
They're calling a bad server. Nash is saying that timeout over. I need to. Oh, I'm out. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we're
they
good.
Need to play out the rest. Yeah.
Yeah, if need be, we'll if
Sentinels
win,
is able. Yep.
Yes.
But hopefully the server being a little bad, a little shaky, is not enough to make Sentinel lose here. I surely hope not. But Cloud X keeping the lead with 2-1 right now. If the server is bad for Sentinels, though, it's bad.
I mean, I'm seeing 16 ping for Nash here, so.
Not sure what he's talking about. He might be on Walmart Wi-Fi, but unsure. Yeah. Unconfirmed.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, 30 seconds left. Sentinel, they need to find a goal here. That's not exactly the touch you're looking for, but Dark Fox able to pass it up. The pass was cut off by Cloud X, and the time is ticking. Sentinels, they need to get it down the field.
Sadly, this just clears right out to open space for Sentinels, though, and Sentinels coming back hard. Caleb with a good play in off the backboard. Nash up, fakes it. Dark Fox, maybe not the touch that he needs. And Cloud X takes it 4-2. A very good series that we just saw here.
Absolutely. I mean, it was great Rocket League. It almost looked like it was going to be a sweep. But Sentinel's able to take 2 games back from Sentinels here, and hey, at least they gave us some decent Rocket League.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a 4-0 sweep. Those are kind of boring sometimes. But Sentinels still proving that they are a good team, just not able to keep it consistent enough to beat a solid team like Cloud X. And again, we saw that Cloud X does technically on paper have a almost 300 MMR deficit under a Sentinel. Yet they still pulled off that win with a 4-2 victory.
Yeah, I don't know who's been training a Smart Alec, but he was playing great this game. Let's see, I'm pretty sure a Smart Alec is the lowest on their team. Yes.
So can we switch into Cloud X to get that interview?
No, I'll just pull everybody into here.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Moved. And moved. Cloud X, fellas.
Yes.
You played a phenomenal game. So I got some questions for you. Number 1, in game 4, you guys were up 3-0, and Sentinels were able to take 2 games back from you. What happened?
I think
there's a lot of-
nerves just got to us a bit.
Yeah,
for all
we
of
were
us.
we were way too focused on getting a 4-0 sweep that we let the nerves get to us. And then when they finally came back 2 games, we had to call a timeout to kind of kill the momentum, and then we just won.
Give us a little bit of insight. What did you talk about in that timeout, that 5-minute period? What did you talk that got you guys back into the groove of things, back into that mentality that you had those first 3 games?
We just took the timeout basically. It's just a small mental break, and let's take a break, just hop in some free play, and just take a minute.
Yeah, me and Zeepool were both in free play, and Jordan was looking at the replay, and then he basically told us all we had to do was work on rotations, and then we did good.
I would like to say also that I asked what should I work on through as going into game 6. So I asked for help. I'm like, what should I do? What should I change? And they told me just to play my game, and that kind of helped me to chill and just stay calm during the game.
Deep breaths.
I love it. So what do you guys have to say to all your haters out there that say you're the lowest MMR in this tournament, yet you're shutting down a team that is almost 300 MMR above you? What do you have to say to them?
Lowest MMR has the best potential.
True.
Well
my
put,
MMR
sir.
is rigged. It's rigged. That's not even my peak.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Well, then what is your peak? Why isn't it on the sheet?
I talked to Cody. I don't know, bro. I don't think he likes me. I'm just kidding. I love you, Cody.
I would like to answer this question.
Go ahead.
Stop sleeping on us, bro. Come on now. Just stop sleeping. It's just simple. And as Shaquille O'Neal said, you can't fool me. I am familiar with your game. So, come on. Just stop sleeping. Give us some respect. We took out, in week 1, we took out the toughest team at that time, which was Mason's team. And, we took them out. It was game 7, but we still took them out. But, just stop sleeping. We could actually win games.
One thing I wanted to say.
you guys
Oh.
you guys go to 2-2 now as your record. So what can everybody expect in the upcoming weeks in week 5, 6, 7, and 8? How do you guys think you're gonna play your next games and end the season?
Um,
we
We're
haven't
gonna
felt that
play
far.
well.
that's a tough question. I think,
And we're gonna have to try our best to win.
yeah, I mean,
That's usually a good
obvi-
plan.
yeah, obviously we'll all keep improving. We'll
Since we're
start,
the lowest MMR.
yeah, lowest MMR, that garbage. But yeah, we're gonna work on our rotations, the scrims. We're gonna try to kill the nerves that we have because a lot of games that we lost was all to nerves. So we're gonna try to work on that.
Yeah, nerves will definitely cause you to lose games, but you guys did prove tonight that you are a team to be reckoned with, and you are not going to go down easy in this league.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Uh,
All right, fellas. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for putting on a great stream. Great playing, and we are looking forward to seeing what you guys have to offer in the upcoming weeks.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
have a good night, boys.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
All right, that was a great game. I mean, they said it after their timeout. They figured out their rotations. I mean, they're in game 4 and in game 5. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, but third man was just like nowhere to be found. He was pushed way too far upfield. Once they fixed that, I mean, you see the outcome. They took the game.
Yeah, 100%. I do definitely agree. I'm looking at the standings right now for this season. Cloud X definitely moved up the rankings with that play, but we have a couple more uh, week 4 games to see before we can truly say that Cloud X is truly that top 4 team. But hopefully we can say that they will be in there all the way to the end, all the way to the playoffs. But really, this series is showing just how tough the competition truly is.
Absolutely. I mean, the games that these teams are playing, the way that they're playing, it's creating very good Rocket League, and I enjoy watching the streams. I enjoy watching the games. So let's just hope for that to keep on coming.
Yeah, I look forward to the. We have a few more games tonight. Honestly, uh, we're gonna see some honest, really good gameplay. We have what do we have? The next one coming up will be Team Elevate versus Lo-Fi Drive at 7:30. So tune back in for that. I believe all the games tonight will be streamed. If I'm not mistaken, is that correct, Ao?
That should be correct. I'm pretty sure Cody is taking over the next stream at 7:30, and then I will be back, unfortunately for you guys, for some more scuffness at 9 o'clock for Banana Mancakes versus Ambition Esports. So thank you for joining in, everybody, and we will see you in what, about 30 minutes?
36 minutes until the next series goes on.
All
So tune
right.
back in for that for Cody's stream. Let's see. We'll take some polls in the chat later to see who does better.
I like the sound of that. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night, everyone.